Hello, this is Sakamoto321 and welcome to the 31st part of my Chivalry Medieval Warfare Weapon Guide. In this episode, we take a look at the last blade unlock available for the Man-at-Arms class, the Falchion, swiping away another one. Evolving from the common butcher's knife, the Falchion first saw use on the battlefield during the medieval era, when peasants, called upon by their feudal lords to serve as foot soldiers, went into battle. This weapon became associated with the lower class because of this peasant use, and was relatively cheap, but it did have considerable killing power. The Falchion is rated more like an axe than a typical balanced sword, making its attacking style much more akin to an axe-wielding peasant rather than a sword-wielding peasant. The Falchion has very unique damage typing. The LMB and mouse with down attacks both deal swing blunt damage. This curious damage type is particularly effective against knights and is usually unique to axe-bladed weapons. The archer, when hit by an LMB attack, will take 79 damage to the head, 63 to the body, and 50 to the legs. This is a considerable amount of damage, and the archer will be taken out in 2 hits. The mouse with down attack is similar, and coming at an effective 84 damage to the head, 68 to the body, and 54 to the legs. This again is a considerable number, however this isn't enough to change the number of hits to kill. The muscle up attack deals pierce damage. Against the archer you'll deal 45 damage to the head, 36 damage to the body, and 29 to the legs, a decent enough number for a combo starter. The man-at-arms does hold slightly more resistance than the archer. The LMB attack against man-at-arms class will deal 70 damage to the head, 56 to the body, and 45 to the legs. This damage will likely kill in 2 hits, provided one hit is to the body or the head. The mouse without attack does a bit more damage at the slight cost of speed. The man-at-arms class will receive 75 damage to the head, 68 to the body, and 48 to the legs from an overhead strike. Closer, but still not capable of a 2-hit kill. The mouse swap attack deals the least amount of damage, and only 40 damage to the head, 32 to the body, and 26 to the legs. The mouse swap attack will likely kill in 3 or 4 hits, if used exclusively. The Vanguard does hold some resistance to the Falchion. The LMB attack is reduced to a 57 damage to the head, 46 to the body, and 36 to the legs. This is capable of a 2-hit kill, but a 3-hit kill is the most likely alternative. The Vanguard, when hit with a mouse with down attack, does receive a slight boost in damage. At 61 damage to the head, 49 to the body, and 39 to the legs, the Vanguards will again die in 2 to 3 hits. The mouse swap attack is a consistent attack against the Vanguard. Coming in at 40 damage to the head, 32 to the body, and 26 to the legs, the Vanguard class will fall in 3 to 4 hits. The Knight is stalwart to the Falchion. The LMB attack only dishing out 44 damage to the head, 35 to the body, and 28 to the legs. The Knight will be resistive to this attack. The mouse with down attack does fare a little better at 47 damage to the head, 38 to the body, and 30 to the legs. The Knight will fall average in 3 hits. The mouse swap attack remains the weakest attack. At only 25 damage to the head, 20 to the body, and 16 to the legs, you would be hard-pressed to kill exclusively with the stab attack. Overall, the Falchion is an all-around good weapon that flounders slightly with knights. However, its fast attack can devastate any class, especially if they are wielding a slower weapon. Be sure to dodge regularly and keep the enemy on defense. For our build, we look to make an effective short-range striker class, one designed to be fast-moving as well as hard-hitting, with an emphasis on mobility. The primary slot will hold the Falchion. The secondary slot will hold the thrusting dagger for added speed. Although this weapon should rarely ever be used, the Falchion can handle itself in most situations. The special slot holds the throwing knives for an increased reach of a ranged option, with no mobility cost coming from a shield. That's our build, one that focuses heavily on mobility and the ability to slice and dice your enemy.